Roblox Studio. This is how Roblox games were made, from break-in stories to Tower of Hell. Now, you might be here because you want to learn how to make your own Roblox game, or you're just interested. Before I tell you anything else, let me tell you the first time I got into Roblox Studio. I was interested and I wanted to make a game like how other developers would. Now, my first time logging in that brand new fresh braceplate that you usually use to make a game, I find myself confused on how to do anything, basically. After some time, I later found out that I can place blocks and do scripting. What is scripting, you may ask? Now, scripting is basically telling the game engine to do something in a different language, like... What is this? This isn't English! What do you mean may freaking someone? Someone in Roblox. What is this? Now, at first it looks confusing, but through time, it actually makes sense. After some time, I got used to the engine and knew a few scripts. Was it worth it? Yeah! Now, I made two games that are kind of questionable. The first one is The Maze, and the second one is Shrek Obby. The Maze is, well, you know, a maze where there are like monsters or whatever. Basically, it's really simple. You just have to escape the maze that I didn't finish yet. And Shrek Obby is, you know, Shrek. Now you may notice that the games I made are like really simple and not that detailed. Not like game stuff like pro gaming. This is how game devs usually start out. You're supposed to start out small. You're not supposed to like make a game that's like 100 million people joining at the same time, and then like that's how game developers work. Just like one time, one success, or like something like, you know, those other game developers, Jandel, and who is that one brain rot game? Yeah. In making your first Roblox game, your goal isn't to make money or popularity. Your goal is to practice. This is what you should practice when you want to make Roblox games. Building. Now, building is really simple. Just place a block, and there. You can also color it and do some other stuff with it as well. Now, you can clearly see one thing. It is blocking. So, it is really hard to make smooth models. That's why I recommend you should use other softwares as well, like Blender and other softwares that do 3D modeling. Through time, you can master it and make great buildings and structures. Alright, so here's a short tutorial I can give you. So, we have here a part. So, it's basically a block. So, you click on that and then a block spawns in. Now, you see this block over here? It's kind of boring. So, you go over here, select, move, scale, or rotate. So this can move the block. This is basically your tools. So basically move is like, you know, you move the block, and then scale is basically you can make this bigger. Over here is rotate. You can rotate the block and do this and whatever. So how to color the block? It's so boring and gray. How are you going to color it? It's so lifeless. Okay. So all you have to do is go through view and click properties over here. So then you click on this. So then you can change the color to whatever you want. I'll change it to green. And then you can change the material as well over here. Audio. Now this is simple. You can easily get audio now these days. You can just go in the marketplace and find some things you want in your game. Now, for example, you can go to Roblox Studio and find a toolbox. So, if you want to get some like easy audio in your game, you can just go to Toolbox. Over here, you just have to search audio. Oh yeah, okay, it's just loading. Now you can see here, you can discover new audio, there's some electronic and ambient. You can explore some of these. You can use them for sound effects and just a background music for your game. So yeah. Now, for the final and personally hard part, scripting. Like, what is this? Ah! It uses this program software, Lua. You know, like, this is what your Roblox game is run by. It's not run by Roblox, it's run by Lua, I'm sorry to tell you. It is also one of the easiest softwares. But like the first time of learning this, you would really struggle because it's like you're learning a new language that you have to communicate to the computer to, and you have to like have correct spelling and everything. It's really like sensitive. All you have to do to improve is to learn the basics and practice. Now, I can't really like show you like an in-depth tutorial on practicing, but I'll teach you the basics. If you do want to know more coding stuff, I recommend Dev if you really wanna know coding. He is great at teaching the basics and is still teaching till this day. So I'll teach you only like one thing because it is I recommend you watch other people's videos. Don't go through mine. I'm still new, please. Okay. So over here we have local baseplate equals game.workspace.baseplate. Now you might be wondering, what is this? What is it trying to say? So basically, local baseplate means you're naming this one is essentially game.workspace.baseplate. Now this is kind of long and you don't want your code to be like that long because it can cause lag. So you're making this game.workspace.baseplate into just baseplate. So over here is the baseplate, and you can find that like if I select it, you can see that it also follows. So now we have named base plate into this, so this changes the base plate's name into this one. So base plate, no, there's no space, so dot transparency, so we're changing the transparency to 0.28. so this is a number, so yeah. And then baseplate dot material equals basalt. Baseplate dot cast shadow. So a cast shadow is like the shadow, like when you cast, like there's a shadow, and then it equals space, and then false. So false is a boolean. So true and false are boolean. So they are like they say it's like yes or no. So that's basically it. That's the best I can give you a tutorial. There are other stuff here, but it's really hard for me to explain, and the video is kind of getting long, so yeah. Making a Roblox game is hard, but it is worth it. Hopefully there are some people that got motivated by my explanation on Roblox Studio. If it did well, then I guess I did a great job. If you did like this video, leave a like. And if you want to watch more of my content, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.